Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Fear Frequency, where I'm going to go through some more unpackaging of ghost and paranormal hunting equipment. Cool thing, I've got it all basically still packed up, so you know it's like legit. Some of it came in a box, so like things like the dowsing rod didn't come in a package, but 100% this is all like legit stuff and very basic stuff that anyone should be able to use. And I want to run through these things because this is what I'm going to be using on like the first episodes of the Fear Frequency. And episodes will start rolling out soon. We are going to be doing our first investigation in the next few weeks, and it will be out in your eyes as soon as possible. So without further ado, this is the stuff I have got. So first off, I'll start with this. It is literally a cat ball. It is literally a new cat flash toy. Like literally is a cat ball. It's a ball for cats to play with. Now the cool thing about these is, so as you can see, it's brand new in the package. Still got the freaking staples on, man. God damn. You coming out? No? Doesn't want to come out? Okay, cool. Well, fucking Jesus Christ. There we go. Right, sorry about that noise. So effectively, it is just a cat ball. It is a ball. You press the button and it lights up. So the idea is, when it's been sat still for a certain amount of time, which could be a lot of silence right now, but I'm not going to let it go silent. But the idea is, when these are laid somewhere flat and they are just a general cat toy, that what happens is when these lights go off, any movement around them, so anything that can sort of touch it or move it, will make it flash. Now they're not like super sensitive, so I could have probably got some that are a bit more sensitive, but I'm thinking if I've got it on the desk, or like say on a desk or on a surface, and something moves near it or touches it, that flashing should go off, which should show that this ball has been moved or tampered with no one standing next to it. So it's super simple. A lot of investigators use this. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it's sort of bulletproof because at the end of the day, it is just a cat toy you buy from anywhere. So that's that. That is literally just a point of any movement or anything that touches it around this device should make it flash. So that's a cat ball. There we go. Now, second, these are something I haven't used before, so I'm gonna have to really do my research. But I know the idea around it is they're called dowsing rods. Essentially, they're made of copper, and the idea is you open them up and extend them, then they bend to a surface. You have two of them, right? So the idea is you have them face straight. Now, I've always been pretty skeptical of these until I've just held my first pair. But the idea is you hold them straight like this, okay? You don't move your hands, and then you just say, you know, if there's anybody here, can you put your energy into it? And then you ask for a cross for yes and like outwards one for no. Now, as you can see, you can sort of like, you can see my hands moving though. If your hands don't move, these aren't going to move. So the idea is the energy will go and then cross them. So I'm interested. I'm super excited to use these actually, because they are just bits of copper, extendable and bendable. And myself being sort of a believer and a skeptic at the same time, I'm skeptical of things like this because I know how easy it is to move your hand. So if I use them and they work, I'm gonna know like shit, like all the stuff I've seen is legit. So yeah, that's sort of the dowsing rods. So another cool thing which everybody would have seen, everyone's probably heard of, is something called an EMF Reader. Now, this is basically something that detects electromagnetic frequencies. So if you're near anything that has an electric frequency, i.e. power cables, PCs, you know, here, you're going to get lights come on, okay? Now, as you can see, it's green. Now, the idea is, if it's near anything that gives off like a frequency, which there's probably stuff in here, this will go up to red. But the idea is, if there's nothing there with, so, you know, you're not next to like anything that's turned on or anything like that, and it goes red, the idea is it's getting an electromagnetic frequency from something that you cannot see, i.e. a spirit, a ghost, anything like that. So this is where you'll see people walking around like, da-da-da, you know, and so on. And then when it goes red, they're a bit like, what the fuck? So that's kind of cool. And I'm trying to like figure out what I can put it next to see my phone here. It's going red. Now it's next to my phone. Take it away, it goes green. So that's giving off an electromagnetic field. So that's kind of cool. Super simple on-off button. But the idea is to walk around with this. If you get red, potentially there's a spirit there, and you can try and contact them from there. So that's when you would start using the REM pods, the cat balls, the dowsing rods. Now, something I am super excited to use. I know there's certain ones of these you can get, like the specific Panasonic EVP recorder, which was actually recalled because when people originally used it, they would make recordings and hear other voices in them. So they actually recalled the whole batch. But they're like £500, so I'm not going to spend £500. So I've got a little cheap one. It's literally a recorder, and all you will do with this is turn it on. So the cool thing with these videos that I'm doing now is everybody's going to be able to go back and see these and see me using them and testing them, so you know they're legit. So the idea is you just literally hit record, scanning disk. There we go. So now we are recording, and then this is at this point you would go, hi, if there's any spirits here, can you please make a noise into this recorder, put your energy into it, so on and so on. Wait 10 seconds in between each subject of talking. And then when you're done, you would literally stop the recording. The cool thing about this is the speaker's actually not bad for a little device. Then you'd play it. Scanning disk, there we go. So now we are recording, and then this is at this point you would go, hi, if there's any spirits here, can you please make a noise into this recorder, put your energy into it, so on and so on. Wait 10 seconds in between each subject of talking, and then when you're done, you would literally stop the recording. Scanning disk, there we go. So now we are recording. Okay, cool. So I'm really glad. I was scared that something was going to come up then. And then the cool thing is on here, you've got like 8 gigabytes of memory, so you can like keep it all there. What I'm going to do actually is you can delete it on the device as well. So I can hit delete all, and we're going to go yes. Which just shows that each investigation we can take it off, but I can't put this onto an SD card. There's no SD card slot in this, so anything that is captured on this will be live on the video I record. I will be popping it to the camera and the microphone. You'll be listening to it unedited. So the idea is with this is if I catch anything, I will not edit the format. It will just play it raw. If I don't catch anything, I'll either cut it or just leave it in, but edit the like slow sections out, i.e. the waiting. So yeah, it's all cool and it's all super simple. I mean, you know, when you think about it, the dowsing rods is just energy being moving stuff. As long as you're not moving your hands. Cat ball, you can't. The only way it will work is if you move it. The EMF reader, if there's an electromagnetic force where there's no electrics and you know something's going on. And the voice recorder will be super self-explanatory. You know, if there's a couple of us talking and at that point in the video no one's speaking and we play it back and it's like, what the fuck? So, I mean, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to do this, people. So I'm glad to have you all along the journey with me. So that's what we've got. So what I'm going to do is I've got a few more bits coming. I'll do a video on those. And once I've got everything, I will show you my ghost hunting bag, which is getting there. I've got my microphones. I've got everything. So I'm super excited. And then we'll get the first episode out to you ASAP. So yeah, if you're interested in any of this or you want any advice on what to get, or if you're stepping into the scene of like paranormal investigations, I've not done my first one yet, but I've watched a shitload about it and done a bit of research, then feel free to hit a comment. But if you are excited for our first investigation or you want to know more about these items, please comment, like and subscribe so we can keep these videos coming to you. Thanks for watching. Peace.